Welcome back, I'm Kevin Kos, and today's episode of Let's Mix to That will be all about Don Draper and the Madman. The show about the glory days of working and drinking in the 1960s Manhattan. And yes, we'll make the Manhattan with Don's favorite, rye.
Rye is Canadian, right?
We'll also make the Madman staple, the Old Fashioned, and another whiskey classic, the Whiskey Sour. So you'll have a choice of cocktails for your next binge watching of the Renegades of Madison Avenue. And if you feel happy about tasting one of these cocktails, remember that happiness is a moment before you need more happiness. So you'll want to subscribe and hit the bell. And if you give the video a like while you're down there, it will sure make me happy too. Now, let's mix to Madman.
Can I get an old-fashioned?
That's a great place to start. The one Don made on the show was suitable for his situation. He was at work, disguised as a party, so we can forgive all the soda water that went into his mix. But we'll listen to one of his best life lessons.
Make it simple, but significant.
To do that, I'll use bourbon, Angostura bitters, and rich Demerara syrup. And I'll use just the peel of an orange. Let's mix a proper old-fashioned. I'll mix it in a mixing glass and pour it over a nice clear ice block. First printed mention of the term cocktail was in 1806. Based on the definition, we'll make it today. Spirit, sugar, bitters, and water from the ice. When bartenders started to add juices, liqueurs, and everything else, some patrons just wanted the cocktail, the old-fashioned way. Through its 200 plus years of history, the old-fashioned went through many varieties. Don was right when he said, change is neither good or bad, it simply is. But I can tell you right now, this is one damn good old-fashioned. Cheers! Next up, the Whiskey Sour. We're using bourbon again, but here it's all about the balance of lemon and sugar, with an egg white to add rich texture and foam. Garnish will also be a balance of sweet and citrus, Maraschino cherry and lemon twist. We'll use a cocktail shaker to shake it without and with ice. Then double strain the cocktail over a large ice cube. But be careful, you'll want more than just one.
3 whiskey sours would do.
Let's mix the Whiskey Sour. Sour cocktails appear in the first printed cocktail book, the 1862 How to Mix Drinks by Jerry Thomas. These cocktails contain a base spirit, citrus juice, and a sweetener. With some, like the whiskey or pisco sour, an egg white is often added. But if you want to avoid egg whites for any reason, you just substitute it for aquafaba or chickpea water. Everything else, you then do the same. Shake hard without ice to foam up the whole cocktail, but mostly to emulsify the egg. Then add ice and shake again to chill and dilute. Double strain, again, this will give us the best foam. Then add the garnish. Maraschino cherry and lemon essential oils. This is a beautiful cocktail and it tastes just as good as it looks. Perfect balance to create something amazing. Lane Price was onto something. Cheers! But let's move on to the final cocktail of the night, the Manhattan. Apparently the perfect cocktail for when you're going through a breakup, or when 2 cocktails just aren't enough.
You don't want to start giving me morality lessons, do you?
Of course not. Here's what you'll need. This time we're going with Don's favorite, rye. Instead of sugar and bitters from the old-fashioned, we're adding sweet vermouth and bitters, and a fancy cherry for garnish. You'll need a mixing glass, a bar spoon, a strainer, and a chilled coupe glass. Quick hack! To keep vermouth lasting fresh for longer, you can get a 1-bottle vacuum pump. Less air means less oxygen, which in turn means less wine oxidation, keeping your wine, vermouth or sherry tasting wonderful for longer. And always, I mean always, keep your vermouth in the fridge. With that in mind, let's mix the Manhattan. There are many stories floating around about where and when exactly the Manhattan cocktail was created, but it has certainly become as famous as the city itself. Throughout its history, there were some recipes that used more or equal vermouth as whiskey. Today, however, the 2-to-1 ratio in favor of rye lets it shine through with its wonderful spice. Make sure your glass is ice cold, garnish with a cherry, and enjoy the cocktail like there's no tomorrow. It's fitting to end the night where it all started, Manhattan. Cheers! There's plenty more cocktails from Mad Men and other shows or movies we could make.
Do we vote or something?
No, just leave your suggestions in the comments below. In the meantime, watch reruns of Mad Men or any of Flaviar's videos. Cheers!